here. She can pick up the win here, guys. This might be it. She's looking at it. Ooh. Now, she just needs to finish her off. Oh, man, Nia Jax doesn't even know where she is. She wanted her opponent to tap it.
Here is your winner, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
Gonna feel the effects of this win for a while. There's no way around
it. C'est normal. Dommage qu'on en a appelé 3. Donc j'ai gagné. Coup de faire un autre match. 27 870. Corde de la tour. Contre Alexa Bliss, 7 semaines sans dingue.
Look who's on Raw! Little Miss Bliss!
And from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss!
5 feet of fury! Remember the good old days when Alexa Bliss would toss glitter and smile and made you feel good?
I like the days better now, where you are not allowed to make direct eye contact with the goddess, Saxton.
Is that why she never looks at me?
Avec deux matchs. Disqualification sans.
What more can Alexa Bliss say about Ronda Rousey that just wouldn't make Alexa a bigger target than she already is? Alexa's already called Ronda an overhyped rookie in a sport.
I'll stop you right there, Cole. You just can't understand the mind games Alexa plays. She's the best at getting her opponent angry and using that anger against them. It's the same strategy I expect to see employed tonight. And your guess as to who will be the last one standing here tonight is as good as mine.
She wants to do this in the ring. Sometimes you'll see a smile on Ronda Rousey's face, but that changes once she goes into combat mode, Corey.
Call the cops when Ronda's on the loose. She'll tell you she's not a wrestler or a fighter. Ronda's a martial artist. Her judo training means she puts out maximum efficiency with minimum effort. There's a philosophy, purpose, and direction in everything she does.
Byron, Corey described Ronda's judo philosophy, and with her extensive combat background, how does her past translate to competition in WWE?
Well, Rousey is learning that her skills can make her a dominant force in WWE, but she still has to remember that there are moves she's never felt in an octagon, and rules that make those moves perfectly legal as well.
When it comes to psyching out the competition, there may be no superstar better at it than Alexa Bliss. Well, perhaps with the exception of Bayley, this is your life.
Look, did Alexa Bliss's takedown of Bayley match Mick Foley's ode to The Rock? Not exactly, but it did do the trick of getting in Bayley's head ahead of their match at Extreme Rules. Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Going back to Bayley, this is your life. I must reiterate, it wasn't exactly a comedy sensation, but Alexa did find a procession of Bayley's acquaintances who testified that Bayley lacked the killer instinct that the goddess has in spades.
Yeah, and on top of all that, it made a love connection between Bayley's ex-boyfriend and her childhood friend. Bliss inadvertently brought a couple together, so there is a silver lining.
That's true romance.
And the beat goes on. Guys, we've seen some pretty creative finishes to last man standing matches over the years.
And perhaps one of the most creative took place at Extreme Rules 2010 when John Cena duct taped Batista's legs together.
We will go on. Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Byron, regarding that Cena-Batista match you mentioned, not only did the Animal lose that night, but it was also likely one of the most embarrassing moments of his career.
Of course it was, Cole. Wouldn't you be embarrassed if you struggled to stand because your feet were taped together? Come on.
Alexa Bliss gets out of the way quickly.
Back now inside the ring. It's no secret, guys, that the last man standing match tests a superstar like no other contest. Nowhere else do the rules dictate you must decimate your opponent so much that they cannot answer the count of 10. Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
We're looking at complete domination here.
She's not too anxious to get up.
Ronda Rousey's done playing.
But think about the unique rules of this. Going for it all here. You gotta believe this one's over. She's in the driver's seat now.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Look at Alexa Bliss.
Guys, one of my favorite matches from the In Your House era would have to be December 1996 Armageddon Rules match between the Executioner and the Undertaker, which many say was a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match.
As Byron was saying, Armageddon Rules was undoubtedly a precursor to today's Last Man Standing match. The difference then, however, was the referee began his 10 count only after a superstar pinned his opponent for the 3 count.
And on that night, as Vince McMahon said on commentary, the Executioner was executed by the Undertaker.
This superstar's last match was great and all, but that's in the past. There's really no reason to keep harping on it as much as people have been.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve, it's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down.
Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Looking to finish things off.
Well, guys, unless you've been living under a rock.
Get out! No reason for that. Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe. Once again, thank you for tuning into this great women's matchup.
Alexa Bliss, go.
After the last time out, I think people are starting to expect amazing matches out of this superstar each and every night.
93, ça va? Alexa Bliss,
If
go.
this superstar can duplicate the effort in that match here tonight, then we're in for one heck of an
Moi, je suis
entertaining
Ronda en
contest.
face, là.
Ooh, a little shove. She's on the defensive now. We're going to see what she's made of here, guys.
Alexa Bliss, KO.
She shows signs of
Désolé,
life.
She's
désolé.
showing a lot more than that.
Alexa Bliss, je vais mettre KO.
Slam down hard.
C'est la copine de Ken Wentz. KO.
The referee is watching this one very closely. At any moment, he'll have to call this match if one of these combatants can't get up.
At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten and battered. Alexa's just plain scary when she gets going like this.
Given the amazing shape these competitors are in, I'm not sure it's even possible to keep one of them down for the 10 count.
The referee is watching this one very closely.
Oh, nasty impact. Huge opportunity here for Alexa Bliss.
Insult to injury.
Now, she just needs to finish her off. That's exactly what Alexa Bliss needed.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
6, 7.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
9, 10. Okay, ring the bell.
This one's over. She did it and can now stand proud.
Faut que je recommence tout. C'est truqué. Chiant. Tout le temps recommencer tout le temps recommencer. Chante avec sa Bliss.
Byron, time to put your hair. This submission match.
Guys, I've been looking forward to this submission.
She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
Incredible drop.
Incredible. Dropped like a bad habit.
She's calling for it.
Bon, j'ai déjà
She
fait ce
counters
match.
before it's too late. What a stop.
Autant faire des matchs de 31 minutes pour avoir beaucoup de points
Here's what we're going to see what she's made of.
I know she's incredibly confident in her submission skills, and rightfully so, but if she can't get back on the offensive here, it's going to be a long night for her.
She certainly hasn't looked impressive here tonight, guys, but it's still early, and things can turn around on a dime here in WWE. Stay down.
Ooh, what impact. You know, despite Ronda's rigorous training, no, she breaks it.
Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael.
Oh, but it's a reversal. Oh, and she gets out of the way. Look at Sonya Deville. Big reversal for her there.
Boum, défenseur.
Uh-oh, here we go, here we go. Gotta believe this one's over.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Boom, what impact.
There it is.
Look at this, she releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
She's got her where she wants her. A second time.
Now that's what I call making a harsh impact. This could be it, guys.
The WWE Universe witnessed a classic submission match.
And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
Corey, you spoke of the submission match between Charlotte Flair and Natalya, and I need to point out that this match is not Flair's figure 8 versus Natalya's sharpshooter. Victory could be achieved by making your opponent tap out to any submission maneuver. I think we all know why the Nature Boy was banned from ringside.
When Natalya actually marked in the sharpshooter, it seemed that the Queen of Hearts was going to be crowned the new champion. Of course, that was until Dana Brooke distracted Natty, giving Charlotte the opening to lock on the figure 8 and force Natalya to submit. The end may be near. This one's over, guys.
Momentum clearly in her corner.
This might be it. Oh, my. Game, set, match. This one.
Ooh, what impact.
She's back in full control now.
Sorry.
Ah, she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
I'm back with my phone.
I want to take a moment to thank all of you for tuning in to one of the greatest women's matchups I've ever seen. She's fading here, guys.
Well, she's got to shake those cobwebs.
It is imperative.
I think she's trying to prove a point here. Dangerously close to getting counted out.
Definitely cutting it close, Michael. If this superstar can duplicate the effort in that match here tonight, then we're in for one heck of an entertaining contest.
And she's toying with her now.
She's on her last legs.
I bet you feel foolish riding her off now. Can that beat Sonya Deville?
Ah, close to getting a count out here.
Nah, this is just some strategic gamesmanship.
This is dangerous right here. She wants to do this in the ring.
One of the things a superstar who's competing in a submission match has to be careful of is if they have an injury or have been injured in the past and people know about it. You can bet in a submission match that your opponent is going to target that body part immediately. It's like having a giant bullseye on an arm, leg, ankle, or shoulder.
Byron, you brought up that a submission match can be especially dangerous for a competitor who's injured or had a known injury. I think that's why it's just as important in a submission match to be able to reverse the submission move from an opponent as it is to apply a submission maneuver to an opponent. If a superstar can't reverse an opponent's submission, then they're certainly going to be in trouble.
Some superstars have more than one submission at their disposal and it becomes a pick-your-poison scenario for their opponent. It also depends on the match. Some submission matches are based on winning via...
Look at Sonya Deville.
I don't think this is going to do it.
And she's able to break out of it.
The lesson to learn here, Cole, is that you can never count her out. Beautiful technique.
Look at Sonya Deville. She better do something fast. She's out. She escapes the hold.
Just when it looked like her night was over, too.
This isn't looking good for her, guys.
No, it's not, Michael. She looks absolutely out of it.
A striking blow. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. You gotta believe this one's over. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. Boom, what a kick. She's calling her out.
Look out. She could be done.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
Near a count out here, Corey. It would be a shame if this ends in a count out, Cole.
And she's back in the ring now.
We know what this means. Oh, impact.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
Oh, nasty impact.
This one is over. Can that beat Sonya Deville?
Oh.
Ronda Rousey's done playing.
That's it. That's what she needed.
Ooh, man, she knows how to make a comeback. She wants to finish this. Here she comes on the counter.
We'll see if she can turn things around. And Sonya Deville says, not this time.
When she gets in attack mode, look out. Not so fast. She breaks it.
Yeah, but it's got to just be a matter of time before she gets picked off here.
Harsh impact.
That's all she wrote, fellas.
Look at that. She escapes.
Talk about coming up clutch, guys. Nasty one right to the chest.
Done playing. Ronda Rousey's done playing. We're looking at complete domination here. She's not nailed it. This is all but over. Look at that. Takes her down. Wow, nice move right there. We have seen her here before. What impact.
That might have done it, Cole.
Can that beat Sonya Deville?
I see where she's going with this. Here we go.
Nailed it. Now, she just needs to finish her off.
You gotta believe this one's over. He's back in full control now.
Ronda Rousey needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
This singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Here is your winner, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
And there's your winner here in this singles match.
No shame in tapping out to that move. Wow, that looked incredibly painful.
What a match.
Time for that match. On the Jax. Pourquoi j'ai déjà vu?
Despite her dominance at WrestleMania in her debut match, not many folks expected Ronda Rousey's next match to be for the Raw Women's Championship.
Well, one person expected it. The Raw Women's Champion at the time, Nia Jax, who personally laid down the challenge against the baddest woman on the planet.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one. Hooked up.
Delivering the shin breaker.
Oh, what a leg drop.
Oh, makes my stomach hurt. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Nia Jax, the irresistible forces in action here. As her name implies, she's a tough competitor to overcome. Any ideas on how an opponent can prepare for Nia?
I'd say it's nearly impossible to take down Nia, but the few times Jax has lost has been due to competition with serious submission skills. We've seen arm bars and sleeper holds make the few dents in Nia's otherwise impressive records.
Ronda Rousey's done playing.
Beautiful technique.
I can't believe it, Michael. Oh man, Nia Jax doesn't even know where she is.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. She is on fire. She's thinking about it.
This might be it.
Oh my, that's it. That's what she needed.
Without a doubt, this is a volatile situation, guys. WWE superstars are dangerous with that weapon. Then you put them in an environment like this, and who knows what you're liable to see.
And no luck against Nia Jax there.
Oh, nasty impact.
Things starting to go the other way for her. Nothing she can't fire back from, though.
Hard to argue Michael's point on volatility and the volatility of this match. But what I think oftentimes gets overlooked is the mental anguish that goes along with competing in a match like this.
Oh, boo-hoo. Cry me a river, Saxton. These competitors knew exactly what they were getting themselves into when they chose this profession.
Quick thinking by Nia Jax. Nia Jax, big move coming.
Big slam. Now, she just needs to finish her off. Let me tell you, the human body was not meant to be slammed like that.
There's no denying that the rigors of this Extreme Rules match are starting to take their toll on these superstars. These superstars wearing the wounds right now of what has been an absolutely thrilling matchup.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Oh, just inflicting so much damage to the body.
What a comeback. Now, can Nia Jax make the most?
Nia Jax might have it right here. Digging deep. Kick out.
Too soon.
She's got her in her sights. She reverses out of it.
And not a second too soon. Close call there.
Oh, look at her go.
She hits here, this match is over.
Harsh impact. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Jeez, it feels like I have the same song on my playlist on repeat.
Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels. Boom, what impact. She might have it.
Oh, she's back in full control now. Ooh, wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
She gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
She's in full control now. Oh, here we go. She's licking her chops.
Look out. She could be.
She's turning the tables.
Ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do.
No, she's too quick for her. She's got something in mind. She looks for it once again.
Ooh, what impact.
That should do it.
Ronda Rousey needs to capitalize.
Boom, what impact.
This one's over, guys. Oh, man, Nia Jax doesn't even know where she is.
She comes up big with a reversal, and she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it, but that was impressive.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Give these superstars a ton of credit. I don't know too many competitors who can withstand the amount of punishment that they have here tonight. Boy, these superstars have been through it all here in this Extreme Rules match.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
Beautiful technique. Warm up the bus. This one is over.
Nice, c'est enough.
Nia Jax able to... Quick thinking by Nia Jax.
Ronda Rousey got out of there in time.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects. That'll scramble your insides.
She is on fire.
Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. Things are not looking very good right now. Gonna have to find a way to regroup.
Yes, that's true, yeah.
Both of these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
Non, c'est pas ce que je vais faire un peu.
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end. Irish whip. Whoa, the ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
La triche, c'est impossible.
Some good technique right there.
Look at her go.
He wants it one more time.
Rough landing. That has got to be it. Oh, man, Nia Jax doesn't even know where she is. You got to believe this one's over.
Irish whip. Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
It'll be tough to bounce back from that one.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Harsh impact.
Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Gonna be tough to bounce back from that one.
Oh, and scoop slam.
Non, c'est pas ce que je veux.
Irish whip. Oh, man.
Voilà.
Slam.
You know an Extreme Rules match is going to be dangerous going in, but I don't think anybody anticipated it being this dangerous. Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Looking to finish things off.
Vertical suplex.
Ça va même pas casser, Charlie. Enfin, on va parler.
At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten and battered.
Oh, nasty impact.
This might be it.
Vamos, yeah.
She's calling for it.
She's tough, but nobody's that tough. She can pick up the win here, guys.
She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done. Nia Jax able to avoid damage there.
Amazingly, she works her way free.
Cole, there may be no beating her here tonight.
One more look at it.
Nailed it. She's got it now. And she looked like she had no chance just a few moments ago.
Oh, man, Nia Jax doesn't even know where she is.
She's looking at it.
Ooh, what impact. That's how you put an exclamation point on a match. Beautiful technique.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
And she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael.
She's in control. She's got her. Now in full control.
You gotta believe this one's over.
She's in full control now. She goes for the cover. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
He's still in this one.
This could be big. She's not looking good here, guys.
Man, she's got to get herself together here. When she gets in attack mode, look out.
Ring rattling.
Given their performances tonight, it's too bad one of these superstars has to walk out of here on the losing end. I don't know how these superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be exhausted. And no luck against Nia Jax there.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
Ronda Rousey got out of there in time.
She wants to finish this. Ronda Rousey's done playing.
Oh, nasty impact.
That's all she wrote, fellas. Ronda Rousey. Oh, she's got it now.
She's got her where she wants her. And now one more time.
Harsh impact. This one is over.
Nailed it. Now it's time to capitalize.
There's the tap. There's the
Let's
tap.
go,
This one's over.
Here is your winner, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Big win despite absorbing a huge amount of punishment there. I could watch them go at it each and every week. What a match.
Mais quoi, j'ai gagné? J'essaie de refaire contre Axabis. En fait, c'est pas que 3000 points, 40 000 points, en fait, j'ai vu. Du coup, c'est une que j'ai vu. Alexa Bliss, KO. KO.
What more can Alexa Bliss say about Ronda Rousey that just wouldn't make Alexa a bigger target than she already is? Alexa's already called Ronda an overhyped rookie and a spoiler.
I'll stop you right there, Cole. You just can't understand the mind games Alexa plays. She's the best at getting her opponent angry and using that anger against them. That's the same strategy I expect to see employed tonight. I don't think we're going to see too many headlocks or arm bars in this one, guys. Those might work in a traditional match, but not in an environment like this.
Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, shows no mercy.
In that poor chair, it looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, shows no mercy.
In that poor chair, it looks like a twisted heap.
Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Sometimes you'll see a smile on Ronda Rousey's face, but that changes once she goes into combat mode, Corey.
Call the cops when Ronda's on the loose. She'll tell you she's not a wrestler or a fighter. Ronda's a martial artist. Her judo training means she puts out maximum efficiency with minimum effort. There's a philosophy, purpose, and direction in everything she does.
Oh, shows no mercy.
In that poor chair, it looks like a twisted heap.
Byron, Corey described Ronda's judo philosophy with her extensive combat background. How does her past translate to competition in WWE?
Well, Rousey is learning that her skills can make her a dominant force in WWE, but she still has to remember that there are moves she's never felt in an octagon and rules that make those moves perfectly legal as well.
Alexa Bliss may be one of the WWE's smallest competitors, but she's also something of a strong woman. Having competed in the Arnold Classic bodybuilding competition, she really is a well-rounded athlete. The steps connect.
That hurt me just watching.
The steps connect.
That hurt me just watching.
Not over yet. Back in the ring now.
Michael, earlier you brought up Bliss's bodybuilding background. Well, that means Little Miss Bliss can pack a pretty big punch if you underestimate Alexa's size.
Yeah, most competitors Alexa's size would stick to high-flying moves, but we've seen Bliss finish off many title pretenders with a devastating DDT. You can't hit a move like that without plenty of power.
She dodges that one.
What does Alexa Bliss need to do now?
Her hopes of winning this match may very well be in jeopardy.
At this point, I don't think she's going to have what it takes to be the last one standing at the end of this match. She's really going to need to reassess her game plan.
It's rare that a competitor can steal the show in their very first match. But Ronda Rousey did just that, and she did it at WrestleMania.
Michael, you mentioned Ronda Rousey's WrestleMania debut, and she was somehow the standout star in that show-stealing match. That's no small feat when you consider her partner was Kurt Angle.
Triple H and Angle have no shortage of WrestleMania moments, and Stephanie McMahon's had some big matches too, but the one everyone was talking about after the match was Ronda Rousey. Something tells me we'll have even more show-stealing WrestleMania matches from the baddest woman on the planet by the time it's all said and done.
And this match is going to continue.
She's on her last legs.
Boom! That should do it.
Keep your eye on this one.
I'm no mathematician, guys, but by my calculations, a last man standing match is more than 3 times as brutal as a traditional match. After all, you only need to keep your opponent down for a 3 count in a traditional match.
Once again, thank you for tuning into this great women's matchup. On the topic of traditional matches versus last man standing matches, Corey makes a great point. In matches such as this, you have to keep your opponent down for a count of 10.
Which oftentimes results in increased brutality and danger, Michael.
You know, I'd say matches like this really drive superstars to take risks they normally wouldn't take. An example that immediately comes to mind would be Shane McMahon's actions in Unforgiven in 2003.
It's about Shane McMahon.
Well, guys, unless you've been living under a rock, you've by now heard somebody talking about how great this superstar's last match was.
To elaborate more than that Unforgiven 2003 match Corey was talking about, that night we saw Shane leap off the top rope of the Unforgiven set down toward his opponent Kane.
And unfortunately for Shane, however, Kane moved at the last moment, and it was all academic from there. The referee could have counted to 100. Shane was not getting up.
She comes up big with a reversal. Sit-up jawbreaker!
You can pick up your teeth in the third row.
Ronda Rousey got out of there in time.
Ronda Rousey. This might be it.
No pas
Seen some pretty creative finishes in last man standing matches over the years, and perhaps one of the most creative took place at Extreme Rules 2010 when John Cena double leg back. Bliss is out of it, guys.
Man, let the ref do his job. Byron, regarding that Cena-Batista match you mentioned, not only did the Animal lose that night, but it was also likely one of the most embarrassing moments of his career.
Of course it was, Cole. Wouldn't you be embarrassed if you struggled to stand because your feet were taped together? Come on.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Oh, and she gets out of the way.
Absolutely love this superstar's last match, guys. If tonight's even half as exciting, we're in for something special. Well, guys,
Still in play. Come on, let the ref do his job. This match ain't over yet. Whack!
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Whack!
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, shows no mercy.
in that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
These competitors are absolutely destroying each other in an attempt to be the last man standing.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, shows no mercy.
In that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
Look at her go.
She's on her last legs.
I've talked to several people who think she's bitten off more than she can chew here.
Bliss is out of it, guys. Things just went from bad to worse for Alexa Bliss.
And the beat goes on.
Alexa Bliss gets out of the way quickly.
I assure you, you cannot miss a moment of Raw. You never know what'll happen next. I'm told her photo galleries are responsible for a good portion of WWE.com's huge traffic numbers last month. Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight. around the world on the WWE Network. WWE fans are glued to their sets watching this match.
Taking a bit of a beating so far, but nothing that can't be overcome.
Shoving them away.
This superstar's last match was great and all, but
She reverses out of it.
and not a second too soon. Close call there.
Oh, what a slam.
She may be in a bad way here. I can tell you this is not how she envisioned this match going, guys.
She's not looking good, guys, but we've seen her come back from worse in the past, and I'm willing to bet she can do it again here.
She counters before it's too late.
She is on fire.
Scoop slam. She's got her where she wants her.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
Voilà le truc à la fin.
Oh, nasty impact.
Bliss is out of it, guys.
I get it. It's a cool move. But again, really?
Things are not looking very good right now. Gonna have to find a way to regroup.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that. Looks like setting up for a suplex.
Looking to finish things off.
Oh my God. No reason for that.
Given the amazing shape these competitors are in, I'm not sure it's even possible to keep one of them down for the 10 count. What a match this has been, guys, and it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel the effects.
We will go on.
Yeah, she's getting after it, showing great energy.
Whack. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. These superstars wearing the wounds right now of what has been an absolutely thrilling matchup. Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, shows no mercy. And that poor chair. It looks like a twisted heap.
The referee is watching this one very closely. At any moment, he'll have to call this match if one of these combatants can't get up.
What a stomp. Good grief.
An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Both of these superstars looking a little worse for wear right now. This might be it. Oh, my. That has got to be it.
Given the amazing shape these competitors are in, I'm not sure it's even possible to keep one of them down for the 10 count. The referee is watching this one very closely. At any moment, he'll have to call this match if one of these combatants can't get up. She dodges that one. I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be.
Triche.
And two from the goddess with insult to injury. She can pick up the win here, guys. Beautiful technique.
Ronda Rousey not in the best shape here, guys.
This might just be the end of the road for her here, guys. Yeah, she's in a very bad spot here. I don't know how much more of this she can take. I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight. Ronda Rousey got out of there in time. This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart. Oh, with an EDT.
That might have done it, Cole. Someone's going to be black and blue tomorrow.
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown.
Given the amazing shape these competitors are in,
I'm not sure it's even possible to keep one of them down for the 10 count.
Alexa Bliss did it.
Quel connard c'est Alexa Bliss. Elle chante. Faut que je recommence tout encore. J'avais toutes les cinématiques.
Byron, time to put your hair.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mile-to-mile. Harsh.
Oh, man, did you see the impact?
She counters before it's too late. Ronda Rousey's done playing. Oh, what a Samoan drop.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Boom, what impact. Nailed it. What a clothesline! Ouch! Incredible impact!
And Sonya Deville says, not this time.
To tear the features clean off your face.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Oh, what impact. She has got to take advantage here.
Ronda Rousey needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh no, we've got a problem here, guys.
No kidding. Who knows what'll happen next?
Superplex!
In a submission match, the name of the game is to make your opponent tap out from a submission move. There have been so many submission specialists throughout the history of this great business. Bret Hitman Hart, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, William Regal, and Daniel Bryan are a few who come to mind. And on the women's side, I think about Alundra Blaze, Natalya, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and the boss, Sasha Banks.
Clothesline over the top!
Man.
Corey, earlier you spoke about a submission match, and one thing I'd like to point out is that a submission match is not necessarily the same as an I Quit match. The key difference is that a submission match requires the use of the submission maneuver. In an I Quit match, victory can be achieved by bringing your opponent to the point where they quit as a result of the overall punishment they've received in the match.
That's an important distinction, Michael, especially since a superstar can win an I Quit match by using the submission maneuver. For superstars who aren't proficient in submission moves, they enter this type of match at a disadvantage. It doesn't mean they can't win, but they need to perfect applying a submission move quickly. Come on, Corey, try and keep up.
This is not exactly the area you want to be in.
Sonya Deville has been roughed up pretty hard here.
Her opponent is clearly getting...
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match. Oh, he's back in full control now.
Ronda Rousey needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
Takedown. She might not know where she is right now. Dominating shoulder tackle.
In a submission match, the name of the game is to make your opponent tap out from a submission move. There have been so many submission specialists throughout the history of this great business. Bret Hitman Hart, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, William Regal, and Daniel Bryan are a few who come to mind. And on the women's side, think about Alundra Blaze, Natalya, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and the boss, Sasha Banks.
Corey, earlier you spoke about a submission match, and one thing I'd like to point out is that a submission match is not necessarily the same as an I Quit match. The key difference is that a submission match requires the use of the submission maneuver. And an
Ronda Rousey, beautiful technique.
That's it. That's what she needed.
Harsh impact. Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
Got to get back in the ring.
We might just have a count out on our hands, Cole.
This superstar's last match was great and all, but that's in the past. There's really no reason to keep harping on it as much as people have been.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Ooh, what impact. Knee drop.
She is on fire.
Ronda Rousey's done playing.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Back between the ropes. Oh, I hate to see it end like this.
Il est con cet arbitre, non? Quel grand connard cet arbitre. Je crois que je vais le taper.
Byron, time to put your hair up. And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of...
Some good technique right there.
Looking for the win. Samoa drop.
Incredible. Victory is on the horizon.
C'est arbitre, mais c'est poussé.
A high-risk maneuver that works from that top turnbuckle.
Merde.
Tossed around like a rag doll. This is going to be big, one way or another. I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. She's fading here, guys.
Cole, she's got to shake those cobwebs. It is imperative.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Mais ta gueule!
Shoulder tackle. She's starting to take a beating. She's going to have to make sure this doesn't get out of hand.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
She's definitely slowing down here a bit, but that doesn't mean it's the end of the road for her. Not by a long shot.
Ronda Rousey's done playing.
The WWE Universe witnessed.
You gotta believe this one's over.
This is all but over. Ronda Rousey needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
Corey, you spoke of the submission match between Charlotte Flair and Natalya, and I need to point out that this match was not Flair's figure eight versus Natalya's sharpshooter. Victory could be achieved by making your opponent tap out to any submission maneuver. I think we all know why the Nature Boy was banned from ringside.
When Natalya had Charlotte locked in the sharpshooter, it seemed that the Queen of Hearts was going to be crowned the new champion. Of course, that was until Dana Brooke distracted Daddy, giving Charlotte the opening to lock on the figure eight and force Natalya to submit. It wouldn't be a Flair match without a little bit of controversy, would it?
Oh, look at this, raining down sharp elbows.
She's starting to stammer here.
When we talk about submission matches, we have to speak about one that, in many people's eyes, set the standard. It was WrestleMania 13. Bret the Hitman Hart was in a heated rivalry with a brash star on the rise named Stone Cold Steve Austin. This match started.
Look at Sonya Deville. She has some reason to be concerned here. When she agreed to this match, she knew that she somehow breaks free.
But you have to wonder how much damage was done.
Byron, you mentioned the submission match between Bret Hart and Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13. The rivalry between the Hitman and Stone Cold was so intense that WWE had no choice but to appoint mixed martial arts champion Ken Shamrock as a special guest referee. The Hitman didn't waste any time focusing his assault on Austin's injured knee.
Steve Austin was busted open, and in the ringside area, it looked like
She counters before it's too late.
Look at her go.
Oh, nasty impact. Nailed it.
Oh, man, she's rolling now. Ronda Rousey got out of there in time.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be?
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Tu l'as, j'ai la batte.
she can't take much more of this.
This might be it. Oh, my. This one's over, guys. Ronda Rousey got out of there in time.
She might have it. Not looking good for her right now. If she's not careful, she's going to find herself in some serious...
No, she gets out of it. But she's still struggling, Cole. The end might just be near for her.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Well, better not think too long, though.
Now, this is an impressive show of strength.
Agreed, but I don't know how much longer this can go on.
She is on fire.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Going all the way up. She reverses out of it.
And not a second too soon. Close call there.
Look at Sonya Deville.
She better do something fast.
And she's able to break out of it.
The lesson to learn here, Cole, is that you can never count her out.
Boom, what impact! Wait a minute. Boom! This might be it. Oh, my. Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Look at her go. Ronda Rousey got out of there in time.
Ooh, what impact. Now it's time to capitalize. It's like deja vu all over again.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match. Ooh! Game, set, match. This one is over.
Ronda Rousey needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
C'est pourquoi. C'est fou.
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown. A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end.
She dodges that one.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
De quoi? Hein? Bon, elle dort.
Close to getting a count out here.
Nah, this is just some strategic gamesmanship.
And she's back in the ring now.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be. Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
Ronda Rousey, beautiful technique.
He's back in full control now. That's it. That's what she needed.
Corey, check this out.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Near a count out here, Corey.
It would be a shame if this ends in a count out, Cole.
Given their performances tonight, it's too bad one of these superstars has to walk out of here on the losing end.
An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here.
And Sonya Deville says, not this time.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Nailed it. She's got her where she wants her.
No way she can survive this, can she? Nasty impact.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
She looks for it once again. Oh, what impact.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
Ronda, harsh impact. We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
Can that beat Sonya Deville?
Ronda Rousey's done playing.
You gotta believe this one's over. Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
Beautiful technique. Warm up the bus. This one is over.
Ronda Rousey's done playing. Not so fast. Boom, what impact.
Got every ounce of that one.
That's just great execution.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
One more shot and she's done.
Oh, nasty impact.
That should do it.
She's looking at it.
This might be it. Oh, my.
And she looked like she had no chance just a few months.
Nailed it. I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
This singles contest has a victor.
The next one
Here's
is
your
here.
winner, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy
Jemand Streifer.
Rousey.
Ja,
And there's your winner.
Streifer.
There's few things more humiliating than tapping out to your opponent.
As hard as it will be not to think about.
J'ai gagné. J'ai fait ça.
Despite her dominance at WrestleMania in her debut match, not many folks expected Ronda Rousey's next match to be for the Raw Women's Championship.
Well, one person expected it. The Raw Women's Champion at the time, Nia Jax, who personally laid down the challenge against the baddest woman on the planet.
Aside from Saxton's commentary, this has all the makings of an epic match.
Nia Jax and a leg drop. Thunderous leg drop.
Nice. Shut it down.
Oh, man, Ronda Rousey doesn't even know where she is.
She's starting to stagger a bit, though we've seen her come back from worse in the past.
Her opponent clearly wants to prove a point tonight. And you know what? I think it's working. Of course, Extreme Rules matches have resulted in some gruesome moments over the years, and perhaps none was more gruesome than in 2012 when Brock Lesnar busted John Cena open following a vicious attack. Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Here she comes on the counter.
We'll see if she can turn things around.
As Byron mentioned, Lesnar's attack on Cena in 2012 was without question gruesome. And furthermore, I don't think I've ever seen John Cena manhandled like he was on that night.
Yeah, Lesnar definitely brought it to Cena that night. But what's truly amazing is that John Cena eventually found a way to win that match.
Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. Look at her go.
Ronda Rousey's done playing. The first ever win.
Harsh impact. That creates a big opening here. Whack! Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Fellas, let's go back to Nia Jax's Royal Rumble performance. When it comes to unassisted eliminations, she had the most in the Royal Rumble, tied with Michelle McCool. But here's the thing. McCool's a surprise entrant. 4 women knew to prepare for Nia and still fell to the irresistible force.
Nia Jax set another record that night as 6 women needed to team together to eliminate the irresistible force. And it was 6 of the all-time greats: Asuka, Bayley, Natalya, Trish Stratus, and the Bella Twins.
Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels.
What a match this has been, guys, and it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel the effects.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
Boom! Ooh, what impact!
You gotta believe this one's over. Ooh!
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end.
That's cool. The ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart. Here she goes, back in the ring now. Nia Jax able to avoid damage there.
Great power.
Oh, my Lord! This one's over, guys.
Guys, let's go to the replay.
Yeah, I definitely need to see that again.
Nia Jax might have it right here.
2, 3. Yes!
Here is your winner.
That's Nia! Nia Jackson l'a bien triché! Elle l'a bien triché! Elle se resserrera demain! Demain, je le défoncerai! Je reprends représenté! Comme Zander! Undertaker! Il triche comme je sais pas quoi, wesh!
Franchement, bravo, parce que tout à l'heure j'étais en galère et là j'ai passé 2 tonnes.
Donc, Razorman avec Martel.
Parfait. Ça fait automne. Érable.
Triche comme je sais pas quoi, wesh. Les meilleurs reposent en paix.